I kind of want to give both of you guys an opportunity to tell our audience, because I'm sure there's people in the trades and home services that are looking for marketing tips, and they're hearing what you're saying, Daniel, and it's like it's all about the story. Well, maybe they need an agency, maybe they need to work with Red Palm, and I'm wondering what's the story about Red Palm and what makes you guys so good.
Chris,
That's all you, Danny. Nah, take it, please.
I think for us is that, when it's easy for me to say, we love to say we're a no fluff agency. We're not going to come at you with all these reports and stuff that you don't understand. And so the agency that we provide is because we're talking to trades, they don't understand SEO, KPIs, and the jargon that we use, cost per click and all that stuff. And so what we take pride in is we allow if you ask every person if we close them or not, and every sales call, they leave that conversation. And the reason why I know this is because they tell me, man, I felt like I got educated. Like I was just in school and you taught me so much from all the meetings I've had, from everything. Like I have now been empowered to make a great decision as a business owner in what we do. Right. And so for me, what sets us apart in our story is that we're no fluff. We're going to tell you how to do it. It's not rocket science at the end of the day. I mean, I've been doing this for 24 years, but 17 years specifically in the trades. But for me, it's like we're telling the story. We're like showing them under the hood. We're not this like shady company where we're trying to not let them see in the hood. Like, no, let me show you how this works. Because they're not going to go hire an inside agency. They can go try to hire a marketing guy, SEO guy, and then now their marketing budget is going to be $500,000 a year versus $100,000 a year, right? So I already know they're not going to do that. So I think brutal honesty of telling them what's going on, here's how you do it, is what sets us apart as an agency. And even on our monthly reports, if we crap the bed, we let them know. We don't try to hide it. We just said the reality. And then, but the difference is when we crap the bed, we make it right. Right. And I think that's at the end of the day, that's the difference. It's like we have clients who's been with us for 12, 14 years, 8 years, 9 years, and we're month to month. We don't have year contracts. We are month to month. Why? Because, and you can think about that, a 10-year relationship, you think we're perfect every single month? Of course not. I would say majority of the months, yeah, they grew year over year, but it's because we are always honest. And we help them grow year over year. We help them grow. And so I think the difference between us and like a big agency, and I won't mention names, that have way more money than us, way more sales guys out there. Like their front door is as big as their back door. They're losing guys. The shelf life of a client, 6 months. But hey, that's their business model. Hey, at least we made, 50 grand from that. So let's get more of those, right? That's not our model. Our model is brutal honesty. We cut the fluff and we make sure that our clients are empowered, but it's for our benefit, right? Because what I mean by that is if my client's educated of what an ROI is and how SEO works and how PPC works, how Facebook works, how, social media and all that stuff, how that works, then when we're bringing to them wins, they see it as a win. They don't see it as like, well, what does that mean? And like they see, oh yeah, I can see why, it takes 6 months to get on the front page of Google and you did it in 3 months. Wow. See what I'm saying? Like it benefits. Hey, it takes time and depending on the market. And, if you go Silicon Valley spending $1,000 a month trying to show on the front page of Google, good luck. That's like tech capital, right? But if you go in Podunk, Oklahoma town, that know nothing about SEO, $1,000 might work. Right, because no one knows, what's SEO. They're reading the newspaper. Nothing against Oklahoma. I lived in Texas for 27 years, so I just understand the country. They're still on the phone book.
Well,
give me the phone book.
Yeah, you lived in Texas 27 years. No wonder you're talking trash on Oklahoma. Then it makes sense.
right. OU, forget OU, bro. UT, right. And so for me, it's like. It's just I feel like we're educators, and when we educate our customers, that's what sets it apart. Most agencies don't educate customers; they just concentrate on KPIs, ROIs, and hey, we made you this much money, or hey, we get you all these leads, and they hide everything. I'll say this last thing. I have a client of mine that moved over to us, and he showed me the dashboard of this big mega agency, and they were taking credit. They were taking credit for something that they didn't even do. Like he removed this vertical, this LSA, it was on Google Local Service Ads, they're taking credit for leads that they're not even controlling. So for their dashboard says, hey, we gave you 250 leads, 144 of those leads were not even from them. It was like something else that this client was doing on their own. And so these agencies don't want to educate you. They want to hide it so that they look good so they can keep you longer. That's not us. If we crap the bed and we suck, go find another agency.